This is a Skoda Superb Sportline Plus. It's a 2-litre TDI 150PS DSG. Recommended on the road price 31,735. The options fitted to this car are metallic paint, 595, and a temporary spare wheel. That's £150. Total including VAT, £32,480. 19-inch Vega alloy wheels. And the Alcantara sport seats, which I've already mentioned, I really like. Let's just put this back. The people at Skoda very kindly programmed 2 routes in this morning, but I think people have knocked them off, and as they've been out in them. We've got electric seats here. I would assume a sports steering wheel. That's nice and tiny, and it's got this perforated leather which kind of matches the carbon effect there. It's absolutely roasting today. USB there, the DSG box which you can knock over there and change, kind of semi-automatic. Hill hold, a bit of a traffic jam here now. Heated seats, we've got cruise there, indicators on the left, wipers on the right. Power folding door mirrors. Need that opening, I think. Seats are really comfortable. There is, I think that's lumbar support at the front there. Electric seats, height adjustable. Well, that's real good position there. Yep, height and reach adjustable steering wheel. Front central armrest here, which is also adjustable. Need this jet coming out the top there. I can't just see where it is. Yeah, that's it, I think. Just give it a blast. The grounds around here are beautiful. Left hand side of the instrument cluster, rev counter, coolant temperature, information display in the centre, speedo on the right and fuel gauge, indicators on the left here. You've got paddle shifts up and down just at the 2:45 position, and cruise control here at the bottom. Nice big display for the sat nav. I'm not sure which one that is. Stop and see if I can see. Xenon headlamps, adaptive front lights, Columbus satellite navigation with 9.2 touchscreen. I think that's the biggest one they do. There's the Amundsen, and then I think the Columbus is the biggest one, but I could be wrong. I do know it's extremely good, and you can also use Apple Connect, Apple Play, Apple CarPlay, whatever it's called. Plug your phone into this USB jack here, and it will display your Google Maps here and any other apps you have that's compatible. Very nicely finished. Must be lovely having that on your doorstep. Lots of people walking through there and taking the dogs out. It'd be handy if it was on my doorstep for my car videos. I'll put links to the descriptions, what the standard equipment is, what this vehicle's got. Not really got a lot of time to get to know the vehicle because it's a driving day with other people here, and we've only got a limited time in the car, although they are very, very generous with them. I don't like to overstay my welcome. This is a great car. There's also plenty of room in the back. When we went to Prague, not last year, year before, all the taxis there are Skoda Superbs, and there's so much leg room in the back. I thought it was a long wheelbase, and it wasn't. It was just a standard car. So this has also got adaptive cruise control, so you can set the distance there. There's a little toggle switch on the top. You can set the distance you want to stay away from the car in front, and in theory you should be able to just set the cruise control, and then it will keep you at a set distance or brake the car completely if the traffic comes to a halt in front of you. Uh, 4:30 a.m. start this morning to get here, and the motorway, the M6, it seemed like 3/4 of it was a 50-mile-an-hour limit, so that was early this morning. I don't know what it's going to be like going home, so unfortunately I'm going to have to set off early. But I have driven a number of cars today, and I've certainly enjoyed it. So front central armrest here, that's air conditioned as well by the look of it. Paddle shift on the steering wheel here. just within fingers reach. And I suppose even if you've I'm not sure whether you're allowed to, ladies with small hands still be able to reach it without actually taking their hands off the steering wheel. Not necessarily ladies with small hands, gentlemen with small hands as well. The world's gone mad. Nice Alcantara finish on the doors there as well. Electric seats. Heater switches there, climate control, 12 volt power supply, USB, Skoda mints. Actually, I could have done with them. Just had a very, very nice lunch. So here we go, home, and then menu. There you go, Skoda Media, radio, Skoda Connect, SmartLink, traffic, navigation, vehicle, telephone. We'll just go into vehicle there. That's showing an average in this car of 38 miles to the gallon, which on a driving day is very good. It's all stop start and ticking over while people take photos and get to know the equipment. So, and to be fair, if I had a car this size and averaged 38 miles to the gallon anyway, I'd be very happy, and I think this will get even more. Certainly according to the spec sheet. The problem now doing test drives is pretty much all cars drive as good as you could possibly want and faster than you can actually use. So there's all sorts of things like electronic stability control and braking systems, which are very, very forgiving. When I started to drive, if you made any mistakes like that, you were off the road, and that was it. But these cars make very average drivers pretty good. Because when they do finally lose it and the car can't bring it back, they've had it. But that's their problem. So lights on the right hand side, your volume control here, telephone controls there, and also there we go, we can change the information display there. Now I've just got to put the indicators or the hazard warning lights on to warn this young lady that we're going ahead and not to the car park. She's cheered up a bit now. She was a bit grumpy before. Just go up there to take some photos of this car. It's not easy to turn around there at the top. So we've got front and rear parking sensors, but no camera. Now, if I can just get out quickly and take some photos before any traffic comes. I'll just take you back through the grounds and show you the setup that Skoda have very kindly put on for us today. Keeping my speed down. Each car we take out as well, they email us a full spec sheet of the car for later. Very, very well organised event. We've picked up a little ladybird here. There's a passenger. There's the manor house up there. Shame we can't get closer. It looks absolutely magnificent. If I'd have had more time today, I'd have tried to send my drone up and had a look at it from a distance. Certainly from above. If you're watching this video on YouTube, on my left in the top corner or your right, there'll be a little eye. I'll link it to my other Skoda test drives, and I can promise you, no matter which model you're looking at, which model you're going to buy, you will get a very, very good car. So here we are back at Skoda City, and there on the left is a Kodiaq with a top box, and the Superb with a Skoda bike on the roof, which I've got to say I quite fancy one of those as well. A Skoda Grand Tour racing bike, and then that's where I picked Kodiaq up on the right there. The Fabia's here. Somebody's actually out in the Fabia Vintage. And here we are. Here's all the Superbs on the right. Try not to whack one of the other Superbs as I'm reversing in. And leave the next person some room. That was brilliant, fantastic car.